Hello friends, today I'm gonna show you 5 ways to beautifully clean this cassette, but also to prepare it for muddy races. The fall is coming, guys. The first and the easiest way is the rack. All other will also be easy, but this one is super fast and it will actually make your cassette clean enough, let's say.
Oh.
And I've just noticed that this cassette wasn't fastened enough. By the way, when you're using 12-speed Shimano cassettes, make sure it's tightened well enough. It doesn't have as good system as SRAM does. Alright, back to cleaning. The first sprocket is no big deal, it's very easy. And then with all the rest, you make this edge on your rack and you push it in between the sprocket. Thanks to the poles on your freehub body or the freewheel, whether you have one or the other, it will make your job really easy. It should take you about 2 minutes to clean the cassette. It won't be super shiny, but it won't attract dirt as much as when it's really dirty as it was at the beginning of the video. You see, this is the effect. The cassette is pretty clean, but most importantly, it's non-sticky.
Very good, but still not perfect.
In the second method, we are adding a scrub brush into our cleaning process. It's not supposed to be a bike wash brush. This is a stiff brush. It takes all that dirt from in between the sprockets very well. Or a third method, much faster.
Wow!
You know, it was just supposed to be an experiment, but it's so fast and efficient, I'm actually adding this thing to my toolkit. After brushing the cassette with low RPMs for maybe 40 seconds, I'm simply wiping it clean right now. It will look really nice and it's still very fast. It's time for the fourth one. Adding a degreaser. The first 3 methods were clearly mechanical. This one adds chemistry into it. That means it will be even faster and more thorough. I'm using a degreaser which leaves on the surface of my sprockets a really fine protective film. Here's the effect. The first 5 sprockets are clean, the rest still needs to be wiped with the rag. It's really good. What's very important for the cassette, for the whole drivetrain, it's to be non-sticky, not only clean, but non-sticky. Even if you get a little bit too much oil on your chain, the cassette will be much easier to clean when it's prepared for the ride, just like this. I'm loving this. Clean and shiny. Let's see the last one. In the fifth method, the most time-consuming, it will take you about 6 minutes for the whole process. I'm applying a short film of lubricant on the cassette. I've just showed you that I have my paintbrushes divided into the brown ones for the dirty parts of the bike, like the drivetrain, and the white ones for the clean parts of the bicycle. Now I'm applying the greaser to the rack and then using the paintbrush to clean the cassette thoroughly. And then you can either use Brunox or some kind of lubricant with wax or Teflon, or maybe both. This is the oil with the Teflon. You maybe know my older method with the Brunox is also very good. Our goal here is to get the effect of water repellent sprockets. When you get into those cyclocross races, you will really see the difference. It will be a huge difference. It is important to always remove the excess of the oil or Brunox. Why Brunox? I just found Brunox very non-sticky. I use it for my suspension, I use it for my dropper post, making it work really lightly. The operation is very light. And now I'm simply polishing the cassette. Once again, low RPMs. I never thought the drill would be so helpful here. This was just an experiment, and I must tell you, I love the method. The cassette is so shiny, the sprockets are so sleek that the drivetrain will actually be quieter and the shifting will be smoother. Here we go. This is how it looks like. There is no dirt whatsoever here. And if you are going to ask me how often should you do it on your cassette, I would not do it very often. If your cassette is quite clean, I would do it maybe once a month, once every other month, or after every very dirty ride. By the way, do not forget to degrease and clean your disc brake rotor. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.